India tightens the screws on Malaysia, and that is our top focus story on the broadcast. Malaysia has been supporting Pakistan's stance on Kashmir, and that's a wrong stance that Malaysia is adopting. So India is now talking about restricting import of palm oil from Malaysia, and it's not just restricting the import of palm oil. Remember, Malaysia also continues to shelter the controversial Islamic preacher Zakir Naik. India is now looking at restricting the import of microprocessors and computer parts from Malaysia. India today has accessed a government note on items that will be put on the restricted list. I quickly want to cut across to India Today's National Affairs editor Rahul Srivastava, breaking this big story for us. Rahul, give us details of this government note that you've accessed and its impact.
Gaurav, I have this note from the Cabinet Secretariat to the Ministry of Commerce, which lists not just those two which you mentioned. Those are the big components. But I will tell you that there is petroleum crude, refined palm oil, aluminium, computer and telecom of imports from Malaysia amounting to close to $11 billion in 2018-19, $7 billion already in this current year till November. And while in comparison, Indian trade was barely 6 to 7 billion crores. So India was actually in a very disadvantageous trade position, especially because of this unrestricted trade into India. Now, what has happened is that the government has said specific ministry will be looking into all the items. For example, when it comes to microprocessors and electronic items, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology has been asked to not only look into these items, how there can be standards created, how there can be an enforcement of standards.
Okay.
And customs, in fact, has been asked that 100% scrutiny of imported items should be there. Department of Mines has been told separately.
Okay.
So what the government is doing, you don't be good diplomat, do good diplomacy with us, you will be hurting as far as the unrestricted trade is concerned.
This is India's economic muscle. Okay, India's flexing our economic muscle. I also want to bring in our Foreign Affairs editor Geeta Mohan for more on this. Geeta, give us the ramifications of this move. And Geeta, this is not just about Malaysia, there's also Turkey.
Well, Gaurav, a major exclusive by Rahul clearly spells out what it has meant for Malaysia and India. Malaysia has drawn that line. Lines have been drawn, sides have been taken. The Turkey-Malaysia-Pakistan axis is very clear. The two countries that are supporting Pakistan at the FATF, where the economic sanctions are going to hurt or continue to hurt Pakistan very badly. And then we see Malaysia continue to support Pakistan on issues which are absolutely internal to India and has nothing to do with any other country. Pakistan has made it an international issue and Malaysia has taken sides. Therefore, the cost is very heavy for Malaysia to pay. If at all the scope of restrictions are something that the government looks at and implements, then Malaysia will have a very heavy price to pay for the comments it's made and the side it has taken.
There is also a note on Turkey that tells Indian tourists to be careful when they visit Turkey. They're writing very clearly on the wall for Malaysia and for Turkey. Rahul Srivastava for that India Today exclusive. Many thanks for joining me. Geeta Mohan, keep tracking that story. I will come back to you for more.